everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today is going to be a really fun video. I don't have like specific outlines or plans for this, except we are going to stuff this folio just completely full. I am super excited about this. This is one of my favorite new products and probably my favorite folio design ever. For a 7x9 planner, this one is just so nice. It has so many like floppy giant pockets on the inside. And so we're gonna just play around with it. It's kind of like a Mary Poppins folio where the things are just gonna keep going in and we're gonna see how many pins we can stick in and basically like cram it full of as much stuff as possible. And then I'm gonna do a couple of various scenarios of like how I would pack this. So my initial thought for this folio is I end up doing carpool line and I sit there for a while and I have time to do some planner things. So I'll catch up on a couple of planners. I can do some journaling. I can do some video planning, video brainstorming in this like 20-minute, it's usually like a 20 or 30-minute segment of time I'm sitting in the car. I'd rather be one of like the first few rounds of cars that go up to the line to let the kids in versus like being at the very back of the line and then scooching up for, you know, minutes and minutes. So I just take that time as a me time and do some planning related stuff. And I thought this folio is perfect for packing all of my stuff because so far right now I'm like loading my arms full of all sorts of junk and loading up the car and then having to unload all of that stuff from the car pretty much every day. It's usually not just like a one planner and one pen situation. So it gets really chaotic with all the stuff in my arms. So one of the scenarios I want to pack is like, I'm gonna legit go for carpool line after this video, and that's gonna be my last packing. This is me physically packing it for actually taking it in the carpool lane so I can get some planning done and have it all set up for me. So that's my thought process. I did end up switching the cover on my horizontal MAKSELIFE. I will switch this out with my current planner before carpool line, but this is the horizontal. I'm leaning towards using this layout for 2025, so I just thought I would stick that one in here for the sake of this video so that we have a test subject for the planner itself. So first thing I want to do, I want to load this thing down with as many pens as possible and see how many pens we can get on the clip here, and this little section here I think I can slide more pens and clip them on. So we're gonna do that. We're also gonna load this zipper pocket full of pens and see how many pens we can actually stuff in here. And that's one of my first goals for this video, is to load this down with as many pens as possible. And oh, it's just so nice. And this is flexible but bendy, so it totally can like withstand some of the pressure of loading this front section full of stuff. So I brought a lot of stuff up here. I'm not gonna lie, I brought a lot of stuff up here. So I'm thinking like with this one, I can just strap this one in at the end and then it's strapped onto my folio. Like, will that stick really nicely in a backpack? I'm not exactly sure, but for the carpool line, it gives me a way to carry my washi. So I could stick other washi on here. I'm getting really bad glare or dark shadow right here. Let me see if I can adjust a little bit more here. Let in some more light. That's like the little accordion thing making a scrunchy noise. I think that's a lot better lighting wise. So I totally will do that like at the end. Stick those on there and have washi with me. I'll also try to stick some washi in here and see how that goes, but I don't typically carry a ton of washi with me anyway, so I think this ring will do well just strapped on there. I brought a bunch of different notepads because I'm gonna see, you know, if any of the notepads can slip into here, slip in the back pocket, slip right here. Various different sizes and orientations of those because I use a lot of smaller companion sized notebooks. And then when I say I brought everything, I mean I loaded down a bin. Let me grab it. It's sitting on this guest bed in here. I mean I loaded down a bin with a bunch of stuff. So I'll show you guys my options as far as things to load it down. So this is the A5 folio I use for my sticker sneeze planner. This is like journaling, memorabilia type of stuff. It's the TRP, like really thin, crinkly paper. I've got some stickers and stuff that I can stick in here in various pockets and try out. So that's the only reason why I really brought this folio. And when I was saying I wanted like a really nice 7x9 folio, this is one of my inspirations. This is an Aura Estelle. They don't make 7x9s, but they make like teeny tiny sizes for smaller accessory planners. So I really liked having 2 pen loops and the strap's adjustable. And that was where some of my opinions came from when they asked for input for the big folio. Okay, I've got lots of little doodads and things. I've got all the Moxie markers and dot pens in there. I've got all my mild liners in here because we're just going to load it down. I brought a lot of the little accessory planners that I would be using for 2025. So like if I want to do some YouTube brainstorming, I'll grab whatever one's going to be my YouTube planner for next year and stick it in, hopefully. So I brought lots of ones as my current ones too. Like this is my YouTube planner right now. It's a week's size. This is my workout planner right now. It is a TN size. This is my little notebook right now. It's a TN size. And then this is a slimline A5, and I use this for reading, journaling. Okay. Also, I've got my sticker kit. I love Hub and Chub Girl sticker kits. It's all like little cutesies. This is also from them. This is also from them. I love their little just cutesy art. I also brought my iPad mini because I thought it would totally fit in somewhere. I've got these little sticker books. I organized some of the loose sheets. I just punched them and stuck them in here. So various ones in here from various companies. Coffee Monsters Co., Create with Pen, Hub and Chub Girl, but those are my cute little sticker books. I also brought some big giant honkin' sticker books because a lot of my stickers come from these big ones with the big floral stickers. And like you guys know, love florals, got a big giant floral tattoo. This cover is just stunning. I love it so much. And yeah, lots of florals in these various big sticker books. I thought if I was going to be planner decorating for that carpool day, I would totally want one of these with me. Also grabbed bunches of different washi, a little thing of sticky notes from MAKSELIFE, like all the washies in here. So again, I would probably just stick them on the ring because I won't want them with me all the time, just for like planner decorating, like setting up the months or setting up my week if I do that in the car. Generally speaking, I'll set up like my monthly spreads and things. Okay, yeah, my chair is super squeaky. So first up, I definitely almost always have this with me on the go so I can decorate. I would stick that maybe in there. I could stick it back here. I could stick in the very back pocket because there is a back pocket here. And there's also these flappers. So I could definitely end up sticking that with me. Also one of these big sticker books. Let's try it. I want to see. They're pretty big. Okay, it would stick out pretty significantly. Is it even taller? Oh yeah, okay, so it's even taller than the Folio to begin with. I thought they were a little bit shorter than that, so it would stick out of the pocket, but I could totally, like if I'm stickering, I could totally do that. Take it into the car with me. Maybe not for like actual traveling, but just sticking it in the car and being able to travel in the car. Okay, the main excitement. I'm super excited. All of the Moxie pens will fit in here. Okay, so we've got the zipper. I've got all my Moxie dot pens and highlighters in here. They're called Moxie markers and Moxie dots. There's two different sets. So there's the mild liner style set highlighter, and it's got the bullet nib on the other side, and then same thing with the dots. So these are the Moxie dots. They got the dot pen on the one side, and then like a smaller, I can't do that holding all this. Okay, smaller end. So you can write with those. Also, I have just a random pen in there as well. Okay. So my first thought is all of these fit. That's 9 plus 9, so we've got 18. And then we're going to just keep adding to it and see how many we can actually get in here once we have a few things in this front pocket too. Or these front pockets, multiple front pockets, not just one. Okay, so those all fit. You can make them smoother. I see ones like trying to go diagonal because I stuffed them all in. Okay, we don't want them going diagonal. Okay, so like flattening them out, making sure they're all going up and down. That doesn't seem like a whole lot of bulk even. Like it's not even that much adding to it. A little bit bulky, but that's 18. And they're not thin boy pins, you know, those are nice chunky monkey pins. Also, I would have like my regular colorful pen in here on the little flapsy. If I can get it in there. Okay. It's elastic. So regular pen, I would definitely have a fountain pen with me. So like here's one of my favorite fountain pens. I would make sure that I got it clipped or it fits nicely in there, which it seems like it does. I also have this little section. I want to stick more pens in there. So let's close it right how it is now. Like of course you can stick a few sticker sheets. This one's a little bit thicker, but I think it would still fit in there potentially. So let's do it without this because that adds a little bit extra thickness. This is just the 18 pens plus 2 pins on the pen loop. Bam. Like closed, not even that thick. Like, we're gonna make this thing really thick. We're gonna push it to its limits. But that's really not that extra thickness. Still like a brick, of course, but there you go. So I'm gonna add a couple more here because I definitely have lots of pins. Okay, so that one clips really easily. I want ones that can clip on this really easy. And this is a clip. It's a Sarasa Dry. It clips really nice and easy. Okay, so there's two extra pins right there. No big deal. Where's that? Oh, I stuck the Uniball one right here. Let's do that one too because it is also a clip. Easy clip. We'll clip that one into that same compartment. I'm sticking them in. You can also clip them on the outside edge of here too. So we might end up doing that as well. Okay, so that leaves one more pin in here. I'm in the shadow of this video. So there, hopefully you guys can see that better. So I still have one more spot here, so I could do another fountain pen. And this one's a little bit thicker, so it will stay put in those elastics better since I didn't clip either one of these. These three are all clipped in, and I think we can still close it. Okay, so there's 5 pins on the outside. That's something I would totally do. Totally hack this so I can get as many pins on as possible. Could we even stuff another pin or two? So this is one that has a tighter clip. It's not going to clip the best on here, but it is pretty secure. But I think as soon as I like unflap, that will come out. But maybe just for a second I could stick it in there. Okay, do the mild liners have decent enough clips? They do. Okay, we can grab a mild liner. Let's just clip a couple mild liners on here. Like legit, loading this, taking it to the car, I would totally do something like this. Okay, I want three more mild liner colors maybe. I'm literally just running the clip into that elastic. Okay, so it looks kind of wild, but there's 3 extra pins here, 3 extra pins physically inside the elastic, and the 2 pins. Okay, I'm cutting in the next day because when I went to edit, I realized my camera cut off way earlier than I thought. I thought it just cut off like a second before, and it totally missed me stuffing this full of the 30 pens. So we're gonna try again, and I thought afterwards, I was like, you know, there was some more space in there, so technically I could have stuffed more pens. So we're gonna stuff it with more pens, like physically as many pens as humanly possible in this compartment. So I would totally still be taking stickers and things with me, and possibly, you know, things back here too, stickers or like a mini notebook. You guys already know that it's easily holding the 18 Moxie dot markers and Moxie markers. They're somewhere in here. I'll cut to the, you know, the rest of the footage, but we're going to stuff it to the brink. As many pens as humanly possible for this part. Because I've got all the Moxie dots. Some of them might have ended up in here, but we're gonna count the pen usage. All right, so let's see how many we have here. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know how I did that, but these ones all do fit. And the problem is if you stuff too many in at once, some of them will get diagonal, so I had to readjust a few of them. So I'm trying to be kind of gentle with me pushing them in to make sure that they're staying upright, like vertical. So these ones fit no problem. They lay relatively flat when you put all these 18 in, but I'm pushing them all the way over so that I can hopefully stuff lots more. And my total last time was 30, which you'll see me cut to the end of that piece. I just missed the beginning stuffage. I'm like stuffing them in, pushing them as far in as possible. Okay, so that was the 18. Here we go. 19, making sure the camera's on this time. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And because there's stickers behind here, I feel like this inner zipper flap piece is tending to slide down because these little sticker books are slippery. Oh my gosh. I lost count because I talked. Oh my gosh. This is like the cursed thing. Okay. I don't know how many we got in there. We're going to adjust real quick because first off, I lost count, but second of all, these are making this piece slide, whereas like it sort of holds on to itself. But when there's stickers in here, this little flap becomes slidey and it was harder for me to stick the pins in. So double reason to switch. I'll stick those back in if I can fit them back in. They're flexible. Okay, the 18 markers were in this pile, Moxie ones. Okay, so we're gonna start over. I'm gonna count, I'm not gonna talk because I can't talk and count at the same time. Apparently I lose count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35, 36, 37. Okay, let's see if we can close it. So that's 37. There's still a little bit of a gap. Let's see if we can still close this. Oh yeah, well it will bow out. I mean, that's fine. It's flexible. We'll count when we get at the very end here because there's still some more space. See if I can close it. I might even be able to get a couple more in there. Let's see if I can close it this way. Guys, I lost count. There's so many. I mean, it looks ridiculous. The capacity is insane. It is blowing my mind right now. Let's see if we can get 2 more in there. I think we even could get 1 more in there. Okay, it's kind of hard to close with that last one. I would say that's enough. Okay, let's see if we can actually get it closed. Yeah, it's closing. They're falling out though. Okay, so that's capacity. Stick my stickers back in because, you know, I might want my stickers with my rainbows. Okay, that was most of the mild liners out of here. Wow. Okay, we'll count on the way out. Let's see if we can close it. It's pushing it to its limits. Bendy bending everything. There's the bottom of it. Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know why you would necessarily want that many with you, but who knows? You might want that many. So let's take them out and we'll count them on the way out because I totally lost count when I started stuffing them in for like the 3rd time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So that's 46. 46, that's insane. 46 pens in there. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. So that was 46 pens in that compartment. Over here, I've got 47, 48. And then in here, 49, 50, 51. And then when it's closed, I could totally clip a few more things to the outside. 51, 52, 53. I had 3 before, so that'd be 54. 54. Okay, it's blowing my mind. I don't even have the words anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh. so many pens. So that totally works. I'm gonna cut to the next piece of the footage where I just put 30 in there, but you can put way more than 30 if you want to really push it to capacity. So there you go. And that's more than I can hold in my hands comfortably. Okay, I totally ran out of space. I had to delete some things. I'm like holding it. There was 27, okay, and I was just checking if it could close. I still think we could get a few more in there. So that's 27, 28, 29. Can we actually get 30? Let's try 30. See if we can close it. Oh yeah, no problem. So could I squeeze even more? There's still like space. Okay, so that's 30 mild liners and dot pens, which are not all that thin of pens. If you look at them with their clips included, they're pretty sizable, even with that clip. Okay, so they're like thick boy pens. Let me get these guys clipped back. So reasonably, like 30 pens is pretty dang good. I've got now 30 plus 5, or you could do 30 plus 8 here. Like, do you need almost 40 pens with you on the go? I don't know, maybe. I'm not judging. I don't know, maybe if you're a pen addict, maybe you want all the pretty colors of the rainbow. I'm not judging. I love pens. So, yeah, you could probably even squeeze more pens in there if you push them down. Like, look how much space I'm still getting in there. So let's flatten them out. That's 30 pens in this section. Let's clip this back. It still clips closed. And I can still clip those mild liners back on this one. I took the other two off that section. Okay, so yes, you could totally fit 30 pens in there, which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dang awesome. And there's still room. You could slide things in there. So let's see. Do I want to slide my iPad in there? Yes, I have too much stuff on it. There we go. Can I slide my iPad in there too? It's a mini. Probably not. Not with that many pens. So it's not going to quite go in all the way. Okay, so maybe just stickers or a little sticker book. This is a thinner sticker book. It could fit. Okay. Also, some little sticker sheets or things could probably fit here. Could my sticky notes fit here? Yeah, my sticky notes could still fit. Could I fit a little sticker book here? I don't know if it's going to close with that one. I mean, I think it would, but it would look kind of wonky. So I would probably take that one out and see how it closes with this. And I could not find my stencil ruler. I looked in my room. I don't know what I did with it. My kids will steal my rulers all the time. So I know where my ruler is supposed to be. That doesn't mean my kids didn't steal it. So I would stick that ruler in there for now. I could still close it, which is insane. It's so full. You can see like this part's flopping out. So that's 30 pens in there. Okay, let's see. Could we stuff anything else in here? Could I stick a little, I could stick a little notebook still in here. So my little, like, let's say that's my reading journal. Oh, no. No, it's not going to fit quite in there. Okay, so let's say that part is full. Can we stick anything in this little back flap? I think I could still stick something down this side. iPad mini. Yes. So like something as thick as an iPad mini. Oh no, now I can't grab it. There we go. I could also stick in, like, if this is my reading journal for next year, I want to update my reading journal on the go. I could stuff it down that little section. The week's size planners are pretty thin and slim, so I think they would work nicely. What about, like, this is a half year or a compact size A5? That one's kind of tight, but it totally still will stick in there. Okay, so there's still room, and I like that it does get a little tight, so you know it's not going to slide out if you were to, like, invert this. Okay, let's see what else. As far as MAKSELIFEs, I've got a few. Like, this is a daily planner, so if you have a daily planner along with your weekly, slips in perfectly fine. The size is really nice. Also, I have one of the dot grids. It's not much set up. I'm not going to show you the pages that are. This is my kid's dance journal. She's in her 4th year on a competitive dance team, so I do have notes and stuff. I have to keep track of things. So I just put some dance stickers on there. I totally need to update that from time to time, so it could slide in that little pocket and work really nicely. It could fit a slimlined item back in that back section. Okay, so let's do a little bit more practical use. Like, I know a lot of people are not going to want a whole pack of sticky notes with them, and a lot of people aren't going to want 30 mild liners and dot pens and things. So let's do a more practical use one. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be traveling to a dance competition. So this is my hypothetical. I'm traveling to a dance competition. I'm not going to necessarily be like planning too much. I won't be like goal setting too much on these trips. I will want to document some stuff and fill out some planners. So I would keep like one planner with me and like the dance journal for sure on a dance competition. Okay, I'm just getting all of these out so I can use this section for other purposes. But this would be like packed in a giant dance bag. They look almost like body bags, but on wheels. Giant luggage suitcases. So this would be in that dance bag. So I would have this at dance competition. So I wanted to show you guys the bag, and this is not even like the biggest size bag that they make. So I went back and looked through old footage, and you're gonna really like the next little clip of this. But this is like a medium-sized dance bag. We can fit literally like our whole weekend's worth of clothes and toiletries and everything inside this bag because it is so big. Once she has way more costumes and stuff, it will strictly just be for costumes and stage makeup and things, but for now we can fit that in. And I put planner stuff in here all the time to take with me for competitions. But here's a little funny clip for you guys.
Go.
That's all I wanted to do. So I don't want it to be too heavy because I will be carrying this around in my arms, but I do like to be able to plan when I'm like sitting in the audience. Judges take breaks, and also like, you know, you get bored between everything. And so I would need this in like the dressing room or at a dance competition. So of course I need this one with me. It's the dance journal. Stick it in there. I would also want a ruler so I can do a straight edge. My chair is so squeaky today. If I'm going to do stickers, I'll need some sticker books. So this is a reusable sticker book. It doesn't have much in it right now, but the one I am using is in this folio. I've got a bunch of little sticker sheets as well. So I would have like my travel reusable ones or my most needed ones. They're in here. Okay, so that would be an easy one to have with me. But I might take a bigger one with me too. So I'll go ahead and stick that one in the back here, or I could stick it in the top here and just have more stickers. It does go further down, so I'd have to remember that it's in there. Let's see, would it fit? Okay, that one would be better because it would stick out and I wouldn't lose it. And then I have all these little sticker sheets. So these are like ones from this month that I would need. Where did I put that? Did I already stick it in the back somewhere? Yeah, okay, so I still have these stickers with me the whole time. So I would have maybe my monthly kit with me. These are also from that. These are the ones I was using for my little reading chart. I give myself a sticker for all my reading days. So let's say I have various things. These are like numbers I keep track of, various other sheets of things that I use from time to time. These icons that I have here are mostly on these as well. So just various icons and things. So I would stick those in this pocket as well. So there we go. There's that pocket. I would have these stickers with me. Might end up sticking them with that sticker book. So I'd have like tons of stickers with me. It could totally be a situation where this takes a place of my purse. So I might put my like one credit card and our hotel room key in here possibly. I don't have that with me or anything. That's pretty much how I would load this one down. I do have room in this little pocket as well. I don't know that my iPad would fit in that pocket. It's like right at the same size as the zipper. So I'm not gonna try to jam that in there, but I could totally stick my phone in there. That way my phone's protected and I have it with me. I usually, here's a hack, wear leggings that have phone pockets because I'm always like taking it out and snapping photos, and that way I don't have to take it out of a bag or I don't have to take it out of a caddy. But let's say I don't have leggings with pockets or I want to hide it for a minute. My phone hidden in there, nice and secure. Okay, so that would be a great option. Also, I would definitely want a few pens with me, so I would totally do this kind of situation. I would make sure they were secure in here so they wouldn't fall out all over the place. But I would totally have pens in this piece and then also the two pens here. So I have plenty of pen options for me. Also, every dance competition, there is a schedule of events and like when my dancer dances. So I would have those printouts. And I would just stick them in here. Fold them up nice so I have them, or I would stick them in this back cover so I can refer to them all the time. So it would just be printed out things in there. And I mean, it's a chunky beast. I'm not gonna lie, it's chunky, but that's not something that would break my back carrying it around. Like, still portable. I could have this in my arms, running around a dance competition, no big deal. So I think that would be definitely a legit option. Another thing I do with pens all the time, if they have a clippy clip, so I would have to make sure it was a clippy type of pen, I clip my pen to the coil, like directly to the coil. This one, not so much, but any of these with thicker clips, like this one, that Uniball one, I think I just put it in here. Where is that Uniball one? Yeah, these ones have really good clips that can clip to these coils, so you could totally even maybe stick more pens in. Not gonna lie, I shove pins liberally wherever they fit on a planner, even like on the covers. I probably wouldn't clip them directly to this cover because it is like such a vegan leather soft material. I totally have been known to clip pins to these type of planners, also these kind of vegan leather planners. I totally clip pins to these all the time. And this one used to have a pen loop, but it doesn't anymore, so I totally clip whatever pen I'm bringing with me. Like, I'll just carry this, not that one, it sticks out. This one's more flat. Okay, so I have done this, taken this in the car with me if I'm just writing down ideas and stuff. So I clip these wherever, and I think they clip great to the coil. So with those, I would just, I'm like losing stuff all over the place. With those, I would just have them like that too. So you have the potential to clip more items around the coil, around this little piece. Of course, you can stick them in that zipper too. Like, you guys saw tons of things everywhere. So totally usable, viable option for me, okay? So that's like my hypothetical, let's take this on a dance competition. Now let's do the hypothetical, we are gonna load this down and I'm gonna go in through the carpool lane. I definitely want some pens with me. So I would have a dot pen. I generally speaking use one dot pen on my daily and checklist things off. I want a highlighter, I want a black pen, a fountain pen, I want a mini notebook, because whatever thing I'm doing in the car, I'll generally have a mini notebook. I don't necessarily need a ruler in the car with me unless I'm decorating. So if I'm gonna do like, okay, I'm gonna set up my monthly spreads in the car for this carpool, I will stick things in. So let's go ahead and take things out and start fresh. But this is my loading it down for carpool line, and I want to decorate my planner. So I'm decorating with various washi tapes. I'm going to stick them in the zip. Okay, I'll just stick a few in. I don't usually take a bunch. It'll be whatever theme it is. So I'll have fall washi tapes in here. Okay, I also would have my basic, like whatever sticker books I have or whatever sticker kit I'm using. I would have like the bigger things stuck down the back of that. Also, maybe I'll have these ones with me too. If this is going to be like my everyday folio, these ones will be in here naturally. Right now, they live in that A5 size one. So I'd have those with me potentially. And then also I need some pens. So I would have a regular clip pen. I can just clip that one right here. I would have whatever fountain ink pen I wanted. Stick it in there. I definitely need a black pen. This one is pink, by the way. I'd have my black pen. Actually, I'm gonna clip this one right here so I can squeeze in a dot pen as well. I want a dot pen. So I would just grab whatever color I'm feeling like. Here we go. We got an orange one because it is fall time. So this would be like decorating with me. These dot pens, unfortunately, they don't have clips. I wish they did, but they work great in these kind of elastics. Okay, so I got my dot pen, my fountain pen, a black pen, a colorful pen. I'm going to just move this over here so we don't even have to use the coil. So there's 4 pen options. Let's say I want a highlighter too. I'll just clip it in with these pens as well. So there's 5 pins. Those are the ones I would need or want with me. And I have my planner. I'm decorating everything. Boom, done. Easy peasy. That's like 5 rolls of washi in there. You get a little bit of a lump, but not too bad. And it's still like, I mean, it's a brick, but it's not like gonna break your back. It's decent sized. Okay, so that would be like planner decorate with me. Now let's see, we're just gonna update our to-do lists, do some brainstorming, do some content planning. I don't want washi tape in here. Let's take all this washi out. Okay, I want to have my content planner. So currently speaking, that's this one. Can it fit in this pocket? Oh yeah, look at that. So there's my content planner. I've got some stickers in case I want some stickers. I don't anticipate needing a bunch of stickers for that job, but I can stick that in here. And let's say I need like my digital stuff too. I can stick this one in the flapper potentially. Well, that's gonna make this big on the outside, but that also has an iPad in it. So I mean, like, that's pretty cool. It's a mini iPad in there. That would be something I would do for carpool lane, is have all of my stuff with me. And look, I got this cute little pink cover, okay? Super cute. Put the name on it. Realized I put the name on it upside down. It's like, here's how you fold it and set it up. It's upside down when it's set up, but I didn't redo it. Like, it's so cute, but I'm sad I put it on upside down for the little stacky thing, okay? So there you go. Let's say I just worked out and I want to update my workout planner. I want to write out my workout goals for the next little bit of time. Workout planner. Maybe I want to do both. Maybe I don't know what I'm going to do. Stick both of those little tiny planners in. I mean, it's just amazing. So generally, I'm just carrying a few pens in my hand, a few planners in my arms, the iPad potentially in my arms as well, my phone in my arms as well, and having all this stuff loose, like loosey-goosey, taking a few loads to the car, and now it's all contained. So this is just dreamy for me. I love this. I'm going to be using this every weekday that we have school. This thing's going to be loaded down with whatever it is I'm getting done in the car. It's just my little planny, happy, fun time sitting in the car. And now it's like, it's perfection, guys. I'm so excited to be able to have this set up. Like, if I want to update my reading logs and stuff, I got some of these stickers that are more like reading log based. They can stick there. I can stick additional things down this part too. So like if I'm using the A5, one of the things I do is I have some sort of notebook with me. This is just a dot grid. It's almost full. It's just plain dot grid. Oh, I need to close it first. Let's close it and then I'll try to stick it down this pocket, okay? So when it's closed, it'll stand up a lot better. So right now, this one's kind of a tight fit because it is a chunky, thick thing, but I'm thinking I'm gonna be switching into something a little different come next year. So I'm gonna be doing some journaling in an A5. I don't know that that's gonna fit down here very great. Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, so look, I'm gonna be using an A5 size. This is a Hobonichi Hone and it works. It'll stick in there, even with a notebook inside as well. Like getting it out is tricky for me with my nails, but it fits. But I'm thinking more along the lines of I'm gonna have some sort of like slim line notebook. This is another Hubman and Chubb Girl item. Slips in no problem. So that'll be my like dot grid, brainstormy type of planner. It's just a dot grid, but that one's cute with a little coffee design. Totally slips in there. So I'll have my dot grid with me if I need it. I'll have my whatever little accessory planners with me as needed. I'm just stoked about this. It's so versatile. I just have so many different ideas and now the options are so nice for me to just load this down, get in the carpool lane, have my like 20 to 30 minutes of happy planner time. So there you go. I'm going to be taking this with me to carpool. I'm going to put my 2024 in here because we're not to this one yet. This one starts in January. So I would take that one out. What other things do I want to take with me for carpooling? I want my stickers. I want to update my reading pages. So my monthly right now is my reading log for like checking off everything. I stick stickers in that. So I do want to update that. I haven't updated that one in a couple of days. Like making launch videos. I haven't done that. Let's see. I also want my content planner. I've got a few things I still need to add to this one. I've got some ideas for future videos. So I do want that one in here as well. So I think that's good for those. I'm going to keep these same pens so I can just dot pin things off and in case I want to like write other things. And I do want this one with me because I'm just at the very end of this. Okay, I've got like Dune notes. Here's something I can show. Dune notes and then art wall. This is like my beginning sketching of art wall. Obviously I can't draw a square. Obviously I can't draw a square without a line, but then my pages end there. So I only have a few more pages in this one and then I will switch to a, like, you know, the A5 slimline style. This one is a MAKSELIFE, by the way. This beautiful color, bright pink. So this one I'm using up. All the other pages are filled out, but I've got a few more pages in the back. So I will stick this one down the back side and then stick my 2024. What's in here? Oh, the little coffee one. Take that one out. Stick this one in for now. And it will stick out because it's kind of bulky. And then I'll put my big planner in here. And I think that's good for now for this carpool trip. That's all I'm going to have in here. And I just can't wait. Like, some days are my planner decorating days, so I can totally stick all the decorations, all the sticker books and things in here. And I've got a couple of like slim notebooks. I don't know if these ones are going to be like, this is a dot grid. I don't know if these are going to be like my little notebook things. This one is also like a weekly view, so this one could totally be my content planner. It's half of a year, but it's super slimline, so like I could totally fit a ton of these kind of slimline ones in with various things. Like they'll slip in these sections really easily. I've got other things blocking it right now, but like very slimline TRP style papers will fit great in here. And last thing I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to put in A5 MAKSELIFE notebooks because I saw somebody ask on the live last night. You can go back and watch the live. It's saved on the MAKSELIFE YouTube channel. On that live, somebody asked, how many A5 notebooks can you possibly fit in this situation? And I was thinking, one here, one in each side in the back, one in the back. That would be like 5. So I grabbed all of the ones I had. I've got some dot grid ones. I've got the color blocking new undated options. One's a weekly overview, one's a daily page. So this is a weekly overview. So if this was like your gratitude or your journal or your meal plan, keeping track of your macros, it could be another weekly that you might want with your main planner. This one is a daily, so of course, like those busy days, it's really nice to have a daily. I've been using a daily layout, gosh, since July. Also, daily intentions notebook, daily reflections notebook. You never know when you need dot grids, so I've got a few of the dot grids. Where's my pink dot grid? Just had the pink dot grid. It's back here. So this is my dance journal. Like I mentioned before, here are 2 plain dot grid notebooks you could use for various other subjects. If you do like bullet journal style anything, or if you have specific topics you need to have as a separate notebook, like a reading log or something. I do lots of different tiny journals and things. And then these are the quarterly companion notebooks. So these are just the goal setting pages in an A5 format. It's got all your goal setting pages, but no weekly pages. So I don't know why you would need these in addition to your big flagship, but let's say, for argument's sake, you use something other than the flagship, so you're going to want to have your goal setting as a separate book. Like somebody like me, I flip around, switch around, and use various different weeklies, so I don't necessarily always have the flagship out, so it might be something you would want to use. So we're going to configure this. It really doesn't matter which ones of these I'm going to physically stuff in here, but I just want you to know you have lots of options for A5 options in MAKSELIFE, and that's not including, you know, I showed you all the other brands of A5 options too. So let's go ahead and do this. Again, like you might want your stickers in here, so I'll probably just leave these 2 in here with this stuff experiment. Okay, so we can easily stuff a dot grid in here. Say easily, and now with those stickers it's not easy. Okay, try it again. I'll put the stickers on top. So easily stuffing a notebook in there. I could easily stuff one more in this front section and still see it. If you put it too far, it is hard to see them. With that other one, it kind of blocks how far down that one can go. So there's 2. I definitely want one in this back section. I could probably fit 2 in this back section, to be honest. Okay, so I could fit 2 pretty comfortably back there. So that's 4. That one's tight because there's already notebooks here, but that's 5. And that makes 6. And that's, I mean, that's relatively comfortably. I had a little issue sliding this one in because there were multiples already stuffed here. So let's close it and see. I mean, pens are everywhere. I did a pen test also. I mean, it's a big B for a boy, but that's 6. Okay, so there's 1, 2 in the back, 1 in the flappy wallet section. It's like a big flappy wallet. 1 over here, 1 in the front section, 1 in that inside flap. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 A5 notebooks easily. Like, I mean, it still would add bulk, add weight. But that's pretty impressive. So let's say you don't want these sticker books. Can I squeeze another one in that section is my question. I might have to do it at the same time. That one's kind of hard to get out because I already have 2 right next to it. So can I get 2 in there? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so that's 7. You don't have anything larger in there, so 7. That's pushing it to its capacity. That one I really had to squeeze in there. 8. 9. Again, I had to squeeze it pretty far down to fit. So that's 9. Let's see if we can actually get it closed. Ooh, see there? Now it's buckling up. Can I physically close it? Yes, it's buckling up though. Like the bottom, you can see it really is triangular looking. Doesn't close great with that last one in this back pocket. So let's take one of those out, but that's 9. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. If you don't mind that it bows out, can we fit 10? Yes, okay, so there's 10. That's, I mean, really ridiculous. Nobody's gonna take 10 little notebooks with them probably, I'm assuming. But physically, yes, 10. And this bow's very triangular, but it can be closed with 10 in there. But I mean, ridiculous. It's heavy. It's really heavy with that many little notebooks in there. So let's take one of these out to make it fit a little bit nicer, because it did close really weird. Okay, that made a big difference on how that laid. It's still kind of bowing out. So let's say comfortably 8, okay? Because this closes a lot better now. Let's say comfortably you could fit 8. You could really squeeze in 10 if you really, really wanted to, but that was extreme. So let's say comfortably up to 8 mini A5 notebooks from MAKSELIFE, which I don't know why you would need that many, but who knows? I don't judge. You put your folio however you want to put your folio, okay? Nobody's going to be the boss of you, okay? You're the boss of your own folio. There you go. As many A5 notebooks as you want, pretty much. Because this is so high, it is hard to grab them. I have to turn them at like an angle to get them out. So this is like, I don't know if you could see this. With those all in the back, that adds like a whole other level of planner. So this planner is like floating in the air because of all these guys stuffed in there. Oops, I'm falling. There we go. And then with just the notebook, now it seems itty bitty. I've been stuffing this thing full for the past 2 days doing this video. There you go. It seems so tiny now. It's still a nice big beefer, but it seems way tinier now that it's not loaded up with 9 notebooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that many notebooks. That's a brick, guys. That's a lot of notebooks. So, I mean, easily, easily 4, and you wouldn't really notice much fluff and bulk. There you go. That was my last experiment in this video. If you have any suggestions, I am doing an Instagram series. It is called Will It Folio. So I already put up 3 episodes yesterday. I will put up more today. I've got a couple other ones. Some of them are going to sprout from this video itself, like short form, Will It Folio, a MAKSELIFE notebook, for instance. So let me know if you have any other suggestions or ideas. If you want to see something fit in here, the Erin Condren's fit. I brought up an Erin Condren. In the series, I have it saved under iHeart Planners, so you'll be able to see the saved stories even after the 24 hours. So I have an Erin Condren 18-month. In that little first episode, I said I had an 18-month with me, but it was actually a daily. But I mean, they're basically the same size. The 18-month is just the tiniest bit bigger. So here is a full-on 18-month, and it has been used, so it has been fluffed up quite a bit. Will It Folio? Absolutely. Like any typical size 7x9 planner is going to fit. EC planners fit. No problem whatsoever. And that's an 18-month one. I mean, it's chunking up. I put stickers in this. So it's been used through October, part of October. So there's weekly stickers. This part's bulked up a little bit. I guess not significantly, but there you go. That is definitely will it folio. Let me know if you have other ideas or other things you want me to stuff in here to see if they will fit in the folio, because I will continue on with that little Instagram series. Will it folio? We'll hop back into the footage I filmed yesterday and finish off the rest of this video. So I'm psyched. I have so many ideas and possibilities, and it's gonna come in handy so much. So I'm thinking future me is going to make a video, and I'm gonna be like, pack my folio with me every weekday this week. It's gonna be like vlog style, what my folio is gonna contain, and I'll show you guys how I'm using it in real life, practical use, changing it up here and there. It's gonna be like minor tweaks. Like if I do a planner setup day, like I just showed in all my hypothetical scenarios. But if I'm goal setting in the car, I might want all my 18 dot pens and highlighters, and they'll fit in there really nicely. So if I'm doing goal setup, that would be an easy thing to just stick all 18 in that thing without having to carry an additional like pouch. I have all of my Moxie ones in this pouch usually, and then I can just dig through. But that is so much nicer to just put it in here and have everything contained into one compartment. So I don't know, I love it so much. I want a bright pink one, like, you know, the bright pink folios for the A5 size stuff. I want it in that color. Like, I'm really hoping for a pink one, guys, or an aqua one. I loved the aqua A5 folio as well. So there you go. There are some options. I rambled a lot in this video because I'm so excited about this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your practical use scenario. So mine is taking it to a dance competition or loading it down for carpool. I also take my kids back and forth to dance. I don't stay with my oldest kid all of the time, but my youngest kid I do, and she has 45-minute classes. So I'm sitting in the dance studio for 45 minutes. I can get stuff done and have all the stuff contained. Whereas right now I'm like loading down a tote bag. It's kind of bulky, cumbersome. This is one brick, one planner brick. And I was carrying around 2 planners yesterday. One of these big beefy 7x9s, and then I think I had my content planner with me as well, this one. So I had 2 planners just loosey-goosey in my arms for 45 minutes, whereas I could have it more contained in here and carry it in a lot easier. So I hope you guys liked a look at this folio. I'm just kind of shocked how much stuff fits in. I know it's floppy, so that's not going to appeal to some people, but the floppiness is what makes it amazing. And I have fountain ink on me, by the way. But the floppiness of the inside section is what makes it so flexible and easy to use to stuff it full of so much stuff. So I do enjoy the floppiness on the inside, and I enjoy the outside is nice and thicker. Of course, my camera cuts me off because it's getting too hot. I've rambled a bunch for this video, but definitely use that coupon code, save yourself some money. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow me along. I have other videos coming, including an accessory caddy video. That accessory caddy will be another video where I'm just gonna set it up. It's probably gonna be something that lives on my desk most of the time. So I will set it up in various ways and see how much stuff we can stuff it full. Like, I was thinking, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm thinking, how much stuff can you stuff into a planner folio? That was the inspiration for this video. So you can thank the woodchucks for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just my Mary Poppins folio, and I love how much stuff you can just stick in it. It's just scrumptious. So I hope you guys liked it. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. One more thing I wanted to, I don't know if I can do this with my fake nails, but one more thing, I wanted to stick this little charm on the zipper. I thought that would be cute. I've seen other people stick these on various zippers. And I have a Lululemon belt bag. It does have a zipper as well. Okay, it's got the, you know, the sticky goo on the back, so I'm trying to pull it off without messing up the actual keychain bit. Okay, there's still some stickums. Let's get that off. It does come off, but it's didn't peel all the way onto the little backer, and I will peel all of that off and stick that in my sticker sneeze planner. That big chunky one I showed in the beginning, I'll stick this in there because it's super cute. I want to keep that little piece. Okay, most of the stickum is gone. Okay, now let's see if I can open this and get, oh my gosh, I'm a very defenseless toddler with these fake nails. Okay, let's see if I can do it. I have to be smarter than the clip. Okay, yes, okay, there we go. Look how cute it is on the little keychain. So cute. Okay, so put my little charm on there. I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2024 planner in here.